Hello, welcome back to TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you, Douglas Boswell. Cricket season's begun. The T20 World Cup's upon us.
Yep.
What's your predictions for the semi-finals?
West Indies, India, New Zealand and England.
No Australia?
No, because they're pretty bad now.
Yeah, they are.
Not the best.
And who's your prediction for winning the final?
Probably England. At a favour.
Yeah. Yeah, hard to beat. We went good on the weekend.
You did, yeah.
We need some redemption. Finale looks good. Real good. Alright.
We were supposed to have a game, but it got rained off.
I know, Afghanistan. Only got a point. Anyway, what a week of racing. What a week of racing!
We had great read for results.
We did, but what else have we been doing?
Well, how did the European Stayers sales go?
Oh, what a great segue, Doug. Great sale, really strong sale. We bought 2 horses. As we film this, we might even get a third. There's still one day to go. 1 horse, unbeaten, only started as a winner. Horse that runs second behind him, stakes placed. Horse that runs 4th, multiple stakes placed, winner, and he runs and sat down the Rosewell Gold Cup. Very, very talented horse. The other horse that we bought, he beat the Melbourne Cup winner, favourite, Doval Legend, on his when he won his maiden. He's got an older half brother that's a St. Ledger winner. He's very, very good. 2 very good horses, 2 very good stayers. I think we've bought exceptionally well. So excited for the people that are going to be involved in them. And contact me if it's of interest to you. They're going to go like hotcakes.
And also, last week, great week for results.
Great week for results at Douglas.
This is dramatic, won the Water Creek Stakes.
Group 3 race, she ended up in front. Didn't want to lead, but just ended up there, and she was brilliant, cooked away, won easily. And she now heads to the $550,000 Group 1 2,000 guineas, and she'll probably back up in the Group 1 1,000 guineas.
Save date for me, won impressively.
Yeah, just a second start. A really good horse, sat last, big turn of foot, way too good, 1 by 2.5 lengths going away. He's a very, very good horse in the making.
And quick preview, 1 for a shot. Yeah,
super result. Great preparation from Kylie Grass. The trial he came out of, I think there's been 4 winners out of it. Only surprised he paid $27.50. Ended up Barry 16 sitting outside the leader, was sitting in second place. Great one. He looks in for a super campaign.
And then we had some noble second places.
We did.
We had deals done.
If we'd had Shao Rain, he would have won. Second in over 3,000 metres by about a nose. Just needed a little bit of rain. He will now go to the New Zealand Cup.
Starbill.
Really good. He was second, finishing hard. He will go to the Metropolitan New Zealand Cup. Blinkers go on. He will improve lengths with that. New Zealand Cup is right up his alley.
Starbill.
I just talked about him.
Sorry, Flame of Venice.
Very unlucky, 3-4 wide without cover the entire trip. Shocking ride. Should have won, got beaten in the nose. Going well.
And Stardom.
Bounced back. He won first up, flat second up for a star. Bounced back, really nice second. He steps up to 2,200 metres next start. It will be very hard to beat.
Moving on to this week. On Saturday at Alpurni, race 5 with Make Time. He
steps up in grade, open class 1,400 metres. Nice barrier draw. Tina Komanyahi rides, who's in great form, where this is dramatic for us last week. Look, he likes a wet track, and it's just about the end of his campaign. He's ready to go out, so we'll probably roll the dice, run him. Don't think it's an overly strong field. I think if it's a good 3 track, we'll probably scratch. If it ends up being a soft 6 or soft 7, I think he's a realistic winning chance.
At Matamata race 9 with Miss Ella.
Ignore the odds. She hasn't raced for 2 months, but she needs a hard, dry track. It was wet when she went fresh up. I think she strikes a field that's not as good as her first up run. She gets a much better track. She gets a good draw. She'll sit handy. She'll run a really good race.
And at Eagle Farm race 4, we have Otara.
One of our European stayers in tremendous form. Last 6 starts, 3 wins, 3 placings. He came from basically last on the turn, last start, got beaten in the nose, couldn't quite drag in the leader. Goes up in grade, drops in weight, much better barrier draw. He'll be able to sit a bit handy, only 53.5 kilos on his back. He's a major player in this race. He's a very good chance.
And then at Rosehall Race 6, we have Quality Time and Lord Ardmore.
In the Rosehall Gold Cup, $750,000 race. Quality Time will start favourite. He's got Barrier 1. He's one of the most exciting horses in Australia going forward. He's one of our European imports. He's won his last 3 in a row. Pretty facile wins. He's been winning them easily. Big step up in grade here, but he doesn't have a huge weight to carry. Barrier 1, he'll be prominent. He'll be in the first 4, I imagine, for most of the trip. And I think he's hard to beat. Lord Ardmore drew Barrier 17, so opposite end of the scale. Very unlikely starter because of the barrier draw. He'll either go to Hawkesbury in the Ladies Day Mile listed race next Thursday, or he'll run in the 5 Diamonds $2 million race next Saturday.
And then at Flemington Race 8, we have a Tissue.
Really looking forward to this. She's in the Group 1 Empire Road Stakes. It's a very tough race, but she's been incredibly unlucky. I mean, last start she was the second fastest last 600, second top speed for the race behind Ellsberg. She just didn't get any luck. She gets back left-handed, and she's been super left-handed. And I think going left-handed will see her improve. She's got an awkward barrier draw, which she always gets. She'll get back with a bit of cover. I think she'll really love Flemington. I think it'll give her a chance to really wind up. I'm really looking forward to seeing her run. I think that she is talented, and a touch of luck, I think she can be in it.
Yeah, on Sunday at Ashburton Race 8 is Fragible.
Forget about her last run where wide did far too much work. She's got a good barrier draw. On Sunday she should get a nice run. It suits horses handy. Does Ashburton, I think she'll run really well.
At Goulburn Race 3, we have Severdate for me.
Who we talked about, he won last week. He's on the quick backup 8 days with a little plan. If he can win on Sunday, there's a race for him in 2 weeks' time, which we'll have a think about, a $200,000 Group 3 mile for 3-year-olds. Awkward barrier draw, he'll probably get back in the field, but he's come through the race well, and given his talent, he's a good winning chance.
And then at Mornington Race 8, we have Chablis.
Yeah, really frustrating last week. He was favourite in a $130,000 race, and the Lightning came at Moody Valley and they canned his race. He didn't get to start. So he goes to the Mornington Day Cup, whatever it's called, before which on Sunday, which is a $100,000 race. Reasonable barrier draw, only 54 kilos on his back. Hopefully there's not too much rain. If there's too much rain, we'll scratch, but if there's not, he should get a nice run along. He's got to be a good each way chance. He's going really well, the horse.
And that's time for Bit of the Week.
Last week.
Well, we got one, I think, finally, eh?
We won.
How long did it take you again?
Oh, only about 2 weeks. Wasn't that long?
2 years?
No.
2 weeks?
No. What's our Bit of the Week this week, Doug?
Well, our Bit of the Week this week on Saturday at Flemington Race 2 is Surefire.
Yeah, so really good horse, very talented horse. He's got a sense of timing about him. Second in the Geelong Cup, steps up to 2,500 metres of the Lexus, which I think suits James McDonald on board. He looked very, very good as first preparation in Australia, and this time he's been building really nicely. As I say, sense of timing, and I think $3.80 is good money. I think he should be able to probably settle reasonably handy, and I think he's probably the best horse in the field, and often that comes out on the big day. So Surefire at 380 is our Bet of the Week.
That includes TubeTalk.
Thanks, Douglas, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
To the outside now in 5th. They turn for home. The filly is still there. Royal Heroine. Here they come spinning out of the turn. Royal Heroine has a 1-length lead. Majinski Secret. John Henry like gangbusters.